Forward, warriors of the faith!
In the far reaches of the Western Sahara, before the mighty empires of West Africa rose and fell, there lived a nomadic tribe, the Fulanis. They wandered the sands of Mauritania, herders, poets, and traders, often oppressed by larger kingdoms that looked down upon their simple way of life. But in their hearts burned a deep faith, Islam. And among them would rise a man who would change not just their destiny, but the destiny of an entire region. His name was Usman Dan Fodio. Usman Dan Fodio was no ordinary man. He was a scholar, a preacher, and a warrior of faith. He saw corruption in the Hausa kingdoms, rulers who called themselves Muslim, yet taxed their people cruelly and mixed their faith with pagan rituals. Dan Fodio began to preach reform, a call to purify Islam and return to justice. His words echoed from village to village, from Sokoto to Gober. But power fears truth. And soon, the Hausa kings marked him as an enemy. The Fulani scholar was forced into exile, but that exile would become the beginning of a holy revolution. From exile, Usman Dan Fodio declared Jihad, not for wealth or land, but for faith and justice. Thousands of Fulanis answered his call. They rode through the savannas of Hausa-land, their white flags bearing the words,
Allahu Akbar! Advance!
"There is no God but Allah." The Hausa city-states fell one after another, Gober, Kano, Katsina, and the Fulani tribes, once scattered across the desert, united under one banner. The oppressed had become the conquerors. But Usman Dan Fodio was not just a conqueror, he was a strategist. He understood that the Fulanis were few, and the Hausas were many. Instead of destroying them, he merged with them. Fulani nobles married Hausa families. Fulani scholars taught in Hausa lands. The two became one people, the Hausa-Fulani, bound by Islam, language, and destiny. A union born not of blood, but of belief. From the flames of war, Dan Fodio founded the Sokoto Caliphate, the largest empire in 19th century West Africa. A government guided by Islamic law, scholarship, and justice. His son, Muhammad Bello, and his brother, Abdullahi, spread the caliphate's influence even further, from present-day Nigeria to Niger, Cameroon, and beyond. For nearly a century, the Sokoto Caliphate would stand as the spiritual heart of West Africa. Today, the echoes of Usman Dan Fodio's legacy still resound. The Hausa-Fulani identity, a fusion of two powerful cultures, stands as one of the most influential in modern Africa. The Sokoto Sultanate remains a symbol of faith and authority. And though centuries have passed, one truth remains: a scholar with faith can change the world. Usman Dan Fodio did not just build an empire. He built a civilization,